So you all remember Neil Breen, right? That dude from Las Vegas who is both an architect and a filmmaker. Filmmaker in really, really heavy Dr. Evil air quotes. The man behind some of the internet's most belovedly so bad it's good movies that currently are in existence. You know, Fateful Findings.
I can't wait any longer. I'm not ready for this.
Drop it.
Double Down.
I don't need much to live on anymore. I just eat tuna out of the can and live in the car. I can tap into any government secret system by way of my computers, cell phones, and satellites.
Some other ones.
This is my universe!
I will kill you!
I will eliminate all of the people like you!
You are done!
No, you are done!
I'm done?
Done!
All of them utterly terrible in every single way that it's possible to be terrible. Films so bad that they give Birdemic and The Room a run for their money. Your Movie Sucks has covered Neil Breen, PewDiePie's covered Neil Breen, I Hate Everything's covered Neil Breen. Neil Breen's been done to death by almost everyone. So at this point in internet circles, he's pretty well known, and there's a weird kind of anticipation for what utter insanity he's going to bestow upon the world next. Because no matter what it's going to be, it will be uniquely him, that's for certain. So, film fans rejoice, because Neil Breen has a new film coming out, and there's a trailer for it. I haven't watched it yet, so I'm going to watch it now and do the hoary old YouTube tradition of making a react video. Yeah, I know, you're sick and tired of seeing these things, but, you know, I figure if I'm going to put myself through this little mini ordeal of having but a little taste of whatever new batch of insanity Neil Breen has created, I figure I'd take you along for the ride and we'll experience this together, hand in hand, like brothers in arms. Brothers in arms together we... Good song, good album, great band. Thoroughly recommend. Anyway, let's get our headphones ready and let's see what we're getting ourselves into here. Let's begin. Neil Breen. Oh, it's all very, very sparkly. Oh, hello.
My name is Cade. I have an identical twin brother, Cale.
Wait.
Then one day it all changed.
What?
There was a bright light in the sky, and time stood still. We were both selected.
For what? Love the green screen, by the way.
Pure majesty of nature.
America! Oh no! Oh no!
Programmable virtual reality, the corrupt version.
Love the lighting, it's very even.
A limitless digital universe, connecting all shared virtual reality. Digital tribes.
Digital
I
tribes!
miss what I never knew.
I'll take you out to dinner.
Leave me alone. I have a boyfriend.
Let's have
Get
it.
out of my
Let's
face.
have a
Leave
drink.
me
Let's
alone.
have a drink.
Leave me alone.
Let's have
I
a
have
drink.
a boyfriend.
I'll meet
Get
you
out of my
back here
face.
at 8 o'clock.
No means
I
no!
miss my brother.
No!
I'm with you.
That bit!
Programmable matter. Kuz's biological mutant warfare plans must be stopped. Who am I? What am I?
It's a killer?
To be or not to be.
Unidentifiable DNA?
Wow. Look at that light. Woo! Soaring, we're flying. How does shooting him in the hand kill him entirely, Neil? Where's the explosions, Neil? Woo! Flying! Wow. Real action, man. Woo! Oh, there's the explosions. Okay, there we
In
go.
AI, fright and interest are not far from each other.
I will say at least
Things
that one
can
shot
become real in
was
your
like
mind.
filmic in
I
some
trust
sense.
you
It was a dolly shot.
completely, and you believe things you wouldn't ordinarily believe.
Who's there?
Tax collectors.
Justice is served.
Justice. Exceptional effects. Top notch. Whee! Not that there's no rubble or anything, of course. You know how explosions work. How are they dead though?
This is where we bring you all to rot and die.
Oh, that's nice. Oh.
Kate, I will love you for all eternity.
I'm
We
sorry,
will live
you're
in a
echoing too
virtual
much.
metaverse, a virtual universe, living in our own world every day.
Oh!
Everyone has the right to love and peace. I'll be right here.
You, Neil fucking Breen? Have you just turned yourself into E fucking T? Did that just happen? Clearly it's going to be a new masterpiece in the Neil Breen oeuvre. Still just getting over the turning himself, literally quoting fucking E.T. Why did my throat just make that noise? I'll be right here. I mean, I guess it's some sort of self-aware sort of gag about how he's probably an alien. I mean, he's played an alien before. He played alien robot Jesus at one point. And him just now literally just quoting verbatim the final scene of E.T. to in regards to himself is magnificent. Fair play, I will say. At least he's made a film, made multiple films, which is more than I can say, so I'm just like some snarky doof on the internet just making fun of him while he has made films and he is well known, even if it's not for being the greatest filmmaker. Very, very much so not. At least he actually is still proactive in making these things, so there is that. Just, I'll be right here. I'm still just getting over the aftershocks of that final line. I need a break. I need to collect my thoughts on this. Hey, so, Mr. T, do you have any opinions on this flagrant plagiarism that has been perpetrated by Mr. Breen? E.T. phone solicitor. Wow, that's pretty serious moves to take. I don't know, maybe just he didn't mean any malice in it, and I'm not sure that he can actually sue someone for quoting another film, because all films quote all other films. Intertextuality is so much a part of movies nowadays, don't you think? E.T. going to get Neil Breen's ass handed to him on a silver platter. Okay then. Thank you for your time, Mr. Terrestrial. Anyway, in lieu of wearing a sweatband or anything like I usually do while I'm melting before your very eyes, instead I'm going to use this little bandana thing that I got either last year or the year before. It's a children in need thing, hence the polka dots. So, see how I look with that. Could be worse, and it kind of makes me look like one step closer to looking like David Foster Wallace, which, if you've seen this other video of mine, I probably have a bit of a mixed feeling about that. Anyway, let's go over this just one more time for another pass through. Replay! Twisted Pair. Kind of sounds like a really bad botched boob job. Just saying. Our whole universe was in a hard, dense state that nearly 14 billion years ago expansion started. Wait, the Earth began to cool, the artichokes began to drool, the Neanderthals developed tools, we built the walls, we built the pyramids, math, science, history, unraveling the mystery of all started with the Big Bang Bang. Now there's the biggest question in life. What's worse, Neil Breen or the Big Bang Theory? I defy you to duke it out in the comments below. Should be interesting.
I have an identical twin brother, Kale.
He's also my mini-me. Rest in peace, Vern Troyer.
The pure majesty of nature.
You'll notice also that this is the only time that an explosion in this trailer actually has an after effect of debris coming forth out of an explosion happening. And even then, the explosion happens first, disappears, and then everything else explodes after it for real. So, as always, the competency is sky high.
Programmable virtual reality, the corrupt version.
Why give him the corrupt version? Why? Do you hate him? I know he's Neil Breen, but come on.
Limitless digital universe, connecting all shared virtual reality.
I also love how you can definitely tell that he's definitely occupying the same space as the lady nurse person, because she, in her video quality, is much sharper, much more pristine in its HD-ness, while he is slightly less well-defined, video quality-wise, and, well, very likely character-wise too.
I miss what I never knew.
Do you know what the annoying thing is? Is that sometimes, like maybe by pure accident, Neil Breen occasionally produces an actual good shot that is actually something that he's made for the film and isn't just stock footage, and is like, see, if you just had any more talent, like just like 2% more, you might be somewhat more decent, maybe, but you're Neil Breen, and it's a sort of mild tragedy, kind of. It would be if it just wasn't so funny, really.
I'll take
You're
you out to
free.
dinner.
Leave me alone. I have a boyfriend.
Let's have
Get
it.
out of my
Let's
face.
have a
Leave me
drink.
alone.
Let's have a drink.
Leave me alone.
Let's have
I
a
have
drink.
a boyfriend.
I'll meet
Get
you
out of my
back here
face.
at 8 o'clock.
Why do I get the feeling that this won't have been the first time that a woman has said no to Neil Breen multiple times without him taking heed of that? That feels almost too true for a moment, almost too autobiographical.
I miss my brother. I'm with you.
I love how that absolutely pristine beard that is totally real absolutely does not connect between the sideburn area and the actual beard itself. It really just shows how well manicured he is in making his beard look so totally fake. But even though it's so totally real, like, yeah. Did he buy it in a pound shop? Or, I guess, the American equivalent, a dollar store? Because it looks so cheap. So cheap! But I suppose this does posit the question of, can Neil Breen actually grow facial hair of his own? Because, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't remember any of his films him having any facial hair, let alone like even stubble. And so, now that he's including the fakest beard ever seen in human history, makes me think that he's compensating for the fact that he possibly can't grow facial hair. And it's not like a mark on his manhood if he can't grow a beard, because it's fine if you can't. But, you know, if you're going to compensate by putting on a fake beard, are you not able to afford just a better looking fake beard? Do you not have any money left over for such a thing? Just another one in the long, long line of questions about why Neil Breen does what Neil Breen does. It's just not for humans to know.
Kuz's biological mutant warfare plans must be stopped. Who am I? What am I?
Acting! Once more with feeling, please! And it's so much worse from the front, because now the mustache looks like it's made of plastic. Like, at least the bottom bit looks like it's made from some sort of hair-looking facsimile, but this, in the lighting, just looks like plastic. It looks as though he's parodying himself by just seeing how absolutely absurd even he can make it, and see if anyone can tell the difference between him taking the piss out of himself and him just being him. It would almost be a kind of genius if it weren't much more likely that he's quite the opposite. Anyway.
I get her first.
And I said before that it looks like he's shooting his hands, but then again, there's no after effects of a bullet entering a hand or anything. It's just, he fires the gun, there's a little cheap little special effect that goes off, the guy slumps forward as if dead. So it's like, how does shooting down here, downwards at an angle that doesn't actually hit the body part of the person that you're ostensibly aiming at, also then equal them getting shot and dying? How does it work? Neil, how does it work? It's just not for humans to know. You know, out of all the reboots and recastings of Spider-Man, I think this iteration is definitely the worst.
Justice is served.
You know, I have a theory that this is maybe a crossover with the Birdemic universe. And that here he's just being attacked by invisible exploding birds. I mean, it would make about as much sense as anything else in a Neil Breen film, or a Birdemic film. Just cross them over and, fuck it. It would be the most amazing film ever made. In a very definitely ironic kind of way. Why did the birds attacked?
Kid, I will love you for all eternity.
I've got to concentrate. I've got to concentrate. Hello? Hello? Echo! Echo! Echo!
A virtual universe, living in our own world every day.
You gotta love how the background stays the same when he's far away, and then in a close-up. It's definitely very immersive in the filmmaking technique.
Everyone has the right to love and peace.
Oh no, he's breaking the fourth wall.
I'll be right here.
You're fucking with us. You are fucking with us, Neil Breen. I know it. You are intentionally just screwing with us to see if we will accept you doing something so absurd even you find it absurd. Oh man, man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Well, That was one hell of a ride. So, am I going to, when the film comes out, whenever that will be, am I going to buy it, review it, watch it at all? No, because I have like zero money to spend on such things. But I will happily await the times in which Your Movie Sucks, or I Hate Everything, or whoever else does a review of the newest Neil Breen film to sink their teeth into. Although I imagine that the majority of them, having already covered Neil Breen and wanting to maintain their sanity, probably are just like done with him and they don't need to delve into whatever Neil Breen's doing next. But, you know, whoever does a review of the film when it comes out and they have the courage to spend their own money to purchase it and spend their own time watching it, I'll commend their bravery and I'll happily watch the videos that they make about it. Godspeed, Pilgrim. Wow, I really cannot do a John Wayne impression. Fancy that. Anyway, I hope that you enjoyed coming along with me on this fascinating journey that we've just taken, you and I. So, thank you for watching, and until next time, bye bye!